Let's talk about Nextdoor advertising. Is it of value for private investigators? I had a great viewer over on the PI Guide channel, Tyler 2980, had asked me about this. I have never done any advertising on Nextdoor. I just want to let you know that to begin with. Here is my take on it, and here is what I found on my research about it, and it kind of sums up why I didn't advertise ever on Nextdoor. First of all, I do believe that Nextdoor is a viable and it can be an effective means of advertising for local businesses, particularly for local businesses that offer special services that are in high demand for homeowners. However, I also believe that its effectiveness is very limited because of the focus that it has for that. A good example is if I'm a plumber, my next door neighbor may want to hire me to help them with plumbing issues. If I'm an electrician, my neighbor might want to hire me to help them with some electrical problems. But as a private investigator, does my neighbor really want to hire me to do surveillance on his wife? Does my neighbor down the street want to hire me to look at his employees at his business and see if they are stealing money? You start to get into a lot of dirty laundry, if you will, in the private investigations business. And a lot of people don't necessarily want somebody that they know closely or on an intimate level, like a neighbor. I know all of my neighbors, and all of my neighbors know that I'm a private investigator, and not a single one of them have ever talked to me about hiring me for that. They want to talk to me about what it's like to be a private investigator and things like that. The cost for Nextdoor ads, I do believe, is fairly minimal. I think you pay around $20 for 1,000 exposures of your ad. So that's really not too bad. If you're just going for brand recognition and you want to get your name out there, that might not be too bad. But if you're actually looking for a return on investment to get clients calling you, to get the deal made, I don't see a value in that for my business.